Hi, welcome to another water cooler. I got Margaret right on time. This is beautiful.
I was going to say, finally, we've got the answer.
Yes.
I mean, if I tell you how many times I have tried to join, and
Oh,
it never
i-
happened.
there you go. I just yeah, I just got into the green room actually. I was spinning my wheels a little bit, but
Fine, that's
but
life.
this is great. Well, that's testimony that if Margaret Barry can get onto my virtual water cooler live, then anybody
I
anybody
will
can.
not take that as a personal
Oh,
slight on my tech abilities. It's fine.
there you go. There you go. So
I feel I watch my grandkids and I think they grew up with this. It's
yes.
second nature.
Oh,
I
well,
have almost feel that I need to go to university to find out how to do it all.
yes, yes. Well, yeah, that's an interesting point in terms of um they innately grew up with this in this era of technology whereby it doesn't phase them like it phases us going through the transition, knowing life before Google. I mean,
It
it
seems like
makes that's a question right there. That's a question right there for the audience. um can't find the restream. I've got someone who can't find the restream, and I've got someone who's saying hello to everybody. So Eugene, uh great to hear from you. Thanks. Sandra, I'm going to send you a link directly. I'll message you with it, but it actually I should just I'll stick it on the event itself. Let me just bear with me a second, Margaret. Let me just do this bit of housekeeping. Um, Once it lets me in, um, sometimes it can be a little bit strange hosting and actually trying to see the event, because it will speak to me twice and do all that sort of crazy stuff. Um,
as long as you're not
but,
asking me to interpret it,
uh,
fine.
actually, let me just I'll message her. Oh, here we go. Is it coming up here first? First to comment. Huh. There you go. This is another testimony to multitasking is a myth. Just to let people know, because while I'm trying to multitask, oh, there we go. Kept Mr. Whisper. Oh, Mr. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he
Came
go?
and went. That was a
He
very
went.
brief visit.
That
You threw me
that could be
backstage,
me.
Steve.
Captain Whiskey, Mr. Whiskey.
Coach, right. It's been months. It
Uh,
has been months.
it's been a while. Why don't we have titles on our on our screens?
Yeah, because interesting enough, the title I had from the last time I was on the Restream event, which really spoke to how long it's been, was what I was going to talk to you about today.
Oh,
So it
okay.
all lined up.
All right. I, I can't. I don't want to mess with it right now. I'm in serious multitasking mode. Give me a sec. Mr. Whiskey, meet Margaret.
Hi,
Howdy.
I'm admiring your hat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Steve, I have a new hat. I don't know if you saw that.
N- No, I didn't see that.
Yes, it's an my a friend of mine got me a hat from Australia for Christmas,
Oh,
and
nice.
it has a little koala on here. Well, here I'll show you real quick.
Yeah, we have to see this.
It's even got a little koala on it that says "I love Australia." But this is my new hat, and I was gonna wear it today, but you know, I didn't I didn't know what kind of hat you would be wearing, Steve. If you had one
Uh,
similar, I was gonna change. I see you've decided to do the all natural today, so
I tend not. It's only you're the only person who calls me out for not wearing a hat. I tend not to wear hats
no, you
on
you look
screen.
great both ways. I know you have the Jamaica hat, and You know, I
Yes.
did think of you. I went on a cruise recently. It was free for veterans, so I was testing that out. It was such an incredible experience for the military side of things. The honors and events they did for military members was tremendous.
Wow.
And they had a song, "Come Back to Jamaica." I said, "Oh my goodness, Steve's in Jamaica right now." And I was like,
Ah.
I thought it was you at first. I thought it was you calling for me from across the
Uh,
ocean. And I was like, "Well, I've never been to Jamaica, but I guess I've been there in heart and soul with you."
we're
And
gonna we're
so,
gonna have to change that because
yeah, yeah.
I
Did
think
you have a lovely time there? I know you were getting to see your mom and your favorite daughter out of the
yeah.
daughters you have, so
Not
I
allowed to
was
have favorite children. Not allowed.
Thank you, Margaret. He only says that because if the girls watch this, they're gonna wind me up
well, all I
about
know is he said he prefers the American one over the British one, so I have to agree. I have to agree.
that is crazy. Well, to answer your question, we had a fantastic
Yeah.
time.
Did you
Were
do
you
the
all there,
podcast,
Steve?
the 3-generation podcast?
Were both your
Yeah,
daughters there?
just one of my youngest daughter, because she's
Okay.
in the UK. She flew out before me, and then we were there.
Okay.
We were both there for Christmas. So
Is that
yeah,
Adina
3
Wright
generations.
Designs?
Sorry?
Is that Adina Wright Designs, or that's your other daughter?
No, that's Danielle Wright.
Okay.
And
Well, shout out Adina Wright Designs as well.
yeah, and just a quick shout out. She was she had credits on a TV show that was
Okay.
aired on Netflix. The Harlan Corbin show, Runaway.
Well, Steve, you gotta use
So
that connection because they're bringing podcasts to Netflix, so maybe she can pull some strings to get the one-to-one thing on Netflix.
podcasting on Netflix. I don't.
They are doing that merger. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but they had announced that, that is a direction they're moving in. Obviously, it won't start with people like Steve Wright and I, as handsome as we are. It's gonna start with Joe Rogan and Steve Bartlett and,
Yeah,
you know, the other Steve from the UK, but
yeah. I'm
you
sure. I'm
know,
sure.
could we end up having a restream every Wednesday on Netflix where, you know, Netflix users can comment live and stuff? Maybe. You know, I'm not
See,
gonna
this is the sort of stuff that that native tech people just jump onto. You know, it's like, yeah, why not? Well, let's just do that. Hey, we got Alexandra in the house too. Remote. Oh, this is great. With walking the dog. You gotta love that. Gotta love that.
Yeah, I'll have to turn off my camera
Okay.
because it probably won't stay.
See where you are. Turn it landscape. Let's no land. There we go. Does it rotate? There we go.
Oh, it looks gorgeous.
There we go. That is pretty nice.
So that's Jamaica.
No,
Is that
it's not
Jamaica?
no, it's not Jamaica.
It's San Jose.
It's where?
San Jose in California,
Ah,
Margaret.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
But
So
Steve, I have
how's
such
the
a
Wait.
legendary story to tell you when we have time.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to take that on. So Margaret and I were just talking about the I guess the question of I want to ask you about Podfest as well, but about the generation the generation that grew up with Google. I guess
Or tech
never knew.
generally.
Yeah, or tech generally. I mean, Google's a bit of a landmark, a bit of an epoch, you know, because there's before Google and there's after Google, right? Whereby you just grew up with always on, always online, always available, versus people who had to sort of take their telephone line off of taking calls in order to get onto the internet. You know, you've never used dial-up, have you?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing calculations in my head. It's your March this week, correct?
No, it's April. It's
Oh wow, it's already April?
No, it's March. It's March.
Oh.
It's March this week.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what I said.
No, it's April week. It's April week.
12-week
when we-
year. It's the third week of January, which would
This is week.
be
Yes, it's March. You're right.
what
Okay.
what
Next week.
happens in March?
so. Steve Wright does not. He's not a man restricted to the periodization and calendar of society. He is a man who is above and beyond that, and he likes to live 1 year for every 12 weeks. And so he lives 4 years in 1 year,
I
and
see.
this would be his March. So
No, it's April. It's April. This is
You
week
started
4. This
January
is week 4
1st?
of the year. No, it started on the 28th.
oh, you didn't start on January 1st?
No, started on.
Okay, well,
started
that's
on
what
the-
threw off my calculations because that's when the
the
new year
Sunday.
started.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
now
week-
I've got to add a calendar confusion to my text confusion.
Right.
That's really not fair.
I know, Steve. Well, Steve Wright. I
not
don't know.
fair.
He's the one he didn't invent this. He just perfected it.
Well,
And I'll have to
it's-
show you, Steve. I don't have it on me right now, but I did treat myself for Christmas to a little something. It's a kinnor, which is a ancient Hebrew type of lyre. And so, as a fellow musician, I'd love to show it to you sometime. I don't have it on me right now. I'm not at home. I'm traveling. This is not my
okay.
normal setup, as you know.
Yeah, I can see.
And I'm actually in Florida right now. Actually, where's Paul? He should. I wonder if he wants to hang out tonight. Every time I ask him to hang out, he says no. So
Okay.
maybe I'll play some pickleball
Paul,
with him tonight.
Paul, if you're around, come join the.
Come play pickleball with me
cooler.
tonight.
I haven't.
I
You
have
don't know
a
how to
tank.
play
I brought a
pickleball.
tank top in case he usually wears a tank top, so I brought one just in case.
Is it warm? Is it warm enough? Is it warm enough in?
Well, it just snowed in Georgia, so that tells you how cold the South has gotten here.
Wow.
Actually, it almost broke a record. So I think the coldest it's ever been in Florida, at least in the area we were at in Orlando, is 27, and we got down to 32. So it almost broke a record. And Georgia broke a record for coldest temperature in like a decade or more. So
Wow.
it's been, yes. My friend said it this way. He said Canada realized they can't defeat the North with snow, so they're aiming for the South because they are much more, receptive and weak to snow. So he believes the Canadians are purposely sending snow to the South to take over America. So the South is under a heavy attack right now. But where I live, we didn't get any snow, which
Okay.
honestly, I don't like snow. Being a man from the North, I had to shovel a lot of snow. But in the South, just like an inch or two for just to look at and then it's gone. Now that's something I can do. That's something worthwhile.
I'm done with cold weather. 2026 is the year of getting back to closer to the equator.
Back
I
to
know
Jamaica.
it's
Yes,
risky
back.
because
Back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's what I foreshadowed
that's
earlier
your song.
on.
You gotta find me a link to that song because I might start playing.
It's called Your Jamaica Mistake. In that leaving Jamaica was a mistake.
Jamaica.
I think it's like, I
Jamaican-
know you want to go home to your wife and kids, but forget them. You got to come back to Jamaica. I don't know. I haven't really listened to the lyrics. I just know the chorus. They've got some steel drum music in that song, so it's pretty neat. I heard it on a cruise, right? So and that goes back to what I needed to tell you, Steve, right? Now you see on my title it says hula hoop enthusiast, right? Now I had put that many months ago when we were on the restream because I was showing off the weighted hula hoop. You remember that?
Yes.
I had the weighted hula hoop that I was showing off. And we were all joking, like, when will that ever come in handy? That training is just, it's tomfoolery. Guess who won a hula hoop competition on the cruise ship? You wouldn't believe it. I told everyone, I said, you never know when you're going to be in a hula hoop competition. You should train with the weighted hula hoop. And people laughed. They mocked me. Just like when Noah was building the ark, no one believed me. No one trusted me. And guess what? When the flood came, these hips saved. That's what I said. I hula hooped. I was the only person in the competition who could hula hoop. Every other person failed instantly. Even the young women, which historically younger women are better at hula hooping. But you couldn't stop me. And I was in a full suit with a cowboy hat doing it. Nonetheless, in fact, I'll pull up the video for you, Steve. And it's just so funny because the only person who out hula hooped me was
Your audio is really cracking up.
I don't know. I told you I'm not in my studio, so I've got bad Wi-Fi. But the only person who matched me for time was a much larger gentleman. When the hula hoop fell, it got stuck around the frame of his person, and it did not touch the ground. And so that, doesn't really count in my book, but
It has to rotate around you.
right, it has to rotate. This is
That's a belt. That's not a hula hoop.
right. And so I'll go ahead and pull up the confirmation, the video of that, because I mean, everyone laughed. They said, "When are you gonna ever be in a hula hoop competition?" You never know. I won a free margarita. You never know. I wish I won a trophy. If I won a hula hoop trophy, no one would have ever heard the end of it. So maybe it was
Right.
good. They must have known. But let me find it. For those who don't know, Steve Wright and I went over a couple months ago. I was training for a special forces mission with the Green Beret veterans, and I bought a weighted hula hoop, and I would train using the weighted hula hoop outside. Just it was just to tone your abs, and it was just a good endurance exercise doing it for 30 minutes in 90-degree humidity. Where is this video? Steve Wright, look at this. Let me see if I can.
Oh, snap.
Very impressive.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
In a suit, in a cowboy hat.
And boots. And then let me find the weighted hula hoop for those who have not seen that. Is its own monster. Let me see. I'm going to turn off my light here and go into the darkness so you can find. Here it is. The weighted hula hoop. It's hard to see. It's got a weighted ball on it. If you can kind of
turn your brightness on the phone down, if you can, and that will be a bit easier.
How does one do that, Steve?
Oh, it's a belt. It's a belt with a weight on the end. So he's
I mean, how do you turn the brightness on your screen down?
Oh.
I knew what you meant. Well, here's what I'll say. I think there is a distinct difference between my generation and the younger generations in terms of technology. My generation, we didn't have AI in high school or college. Maybe some of us a little bit in college. We also didn't come out of the womb and grab onto an iPad. The newer generations, they need an iPad to drive, to eat, to use the restroom. They are instantly given one, and a lot of parents are using it as not a reward, but a substitution for parenting, right? It's here, take this, get away from me. And I have seen 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 8-year-olds who, if they don't have their iPad, strapped to the back of the car seat, they will scream the whole car ride. I have seen kids who will not eat unless they have their phone or tablet. And it's just because it's been ingrained into them. And it's a very sickening thing. My generation compared to newer generations, these newer generations, everything starts with AI. For us, AI was a tool that we could use to enhance our already built skills. I already had to write college level essays without AI. These new people are just writing college essays with AI from the get-go. So it's like if you were a farmer and you did everything by hand, and now they make some technology that makes it easier. If that technology fails, you still have the skills to do it by hand. These people who only know the technology, I mean, they're going to starve and die, so to speak. And you and I have talked about AI and conformity. AI is fully programmable. You make it how you like it. The real world isn't like that. If Steve Wright and I don't like something about each other and we have to work together on a project, we still have to do it. AI, I can say, text me this way, use these emojis. You're going to be this personality. You're going to address me this way. It's created a very non-confrontational work environment. And that's not good. You need confrontation to build communication skills, leadership, and understand cultural differences. We're losing that.
Wow. And you know what? You brought up a point there. I said people who grew up with Google. Yeah, there's probably there are 2 generations.
Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Steve. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. There's a tech issue there. I'll put you back. Well,
it's because you were born before Google. But Steve is an IT guy, so hopefully he knows
Um,
what he's doing.
no, there's two generations that grew up with Google, and when Mr. Whiskey's talking about the next generation, he's a young chap. He's not.
I was going to say,
The
obviously,
generations are shorter now.
you're a tad younger than
Yeah,
I.
yeah, because there's 2 generations below me already, if I'm not mistaken. There's Alpha, and then I think Beta is following that. I don't know if that started or when that starts, but compared to you look at like, yeah, boomers to Gen Xers to
Boom.
millennials to Gen Z, like they're
Yeah,
coming faster. Maybe it's
millennial.
based off the number of people in the population, not the years, because I think it was based off the years originally.
Yeah, it was longer. It was longer earlier. From I guess they started doing the generational thing since the Great Depression, so the 30s. Like that was they call it the lost generation. I think it was. It started there, and then you had the names. I'm a boomer. My and it's interesting. My mum and I are in the same generation. She was she's a early boomer, and I'm a late boomer. She was born 45,
You
born
almost said late bloomer.
1945.
We've
Yeah,
seen your soccer pictures, so I mean, I wasn't gonna argue with you, but
I was born 1960. She was born 1945. I was born 1963. So we on the edges of the same generation. So so yes, it's interesting that I think it was like 20 years back then, I think, and now it's like 18.
I
But
thought I was a millennial my whole life until someone confronted me about it, and then I just felt humiliated for life because I did not want to associate with the generation I was born into. Just like, it's one of those things where it's like, ugh, I didn't have control over that. Okay. I don't represent or endorse
fair
everything
enough.
they do. And I'm sure
Yeah,
there's plenty of boomer stuff that you're like, I do not agree with that,
yeah,
And by boomer stuff, I mean most people from that generation generally act or agree
yeah.
that same way on that. So same
It's a
thing with Gen Z.
it's a generalization, which is the
I
point.
was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. I am old enough not to belong to any generation.
Well, you're definitely an outlier, Margaret. That's for sure. Whatever generation you fall under, you're an outlier
Well,
in that
before the
generation. So
generations,
don't
they
worry
had
about it.
before the generation terms they had, they're called fossil records. That's what they used
What?
before
Sorry, what? They
generations.
were called what?
Fossil records before they had the
Fossil.
Oh,
generations.
do you think
Yeah.
I should be a fossil? Okay.
I
That
only
kind of
kid.
throws me off the cooler, doesn't it?
Yeah, no. Everyone's good on the
Yeah.
cooler. That's Margaret, by the way. Mr. Whiskey has a part-time. One of his activities includes stand-up comedy.
What's less than part-time? What's once a year time? I'm an annual comedian. Is that
He's
what
an
they call
annual
it?
comedian.
I was going to say an occasional.
Occasional, yeah. I'll be performing at Military Creator Con in Texas in April, and Justin Workman should be with me. I'm gonna try to pick him up on the way, and maybe I'll get him to perform. Steve, if Justin and I perform together, know that we'll be FaceTime. We'll have to set up the camera with FaceTime for you or something.
Yes, please. I would. That is content. That is content worth capturing right there. I haven't seen
Or
Justin this
I will send you the
year.
information to see if maybe it's a trip to the US you could afford, and if it lines up right.
I don't know. I don't
I
know if
know
I
it's
can. I don't know if I can meet the visa requirements to get into the US now. So it's.
Why are have they
I
become?
guess Steve Wright and I will just have to marry and say, yeah, you're my husband coming to visit. That'll get good. Well, actually, you could marry Justin Workman. I'm good.
It's on social. It's he's already married. It's on social media now. So they will definitely pull this. They'll definitely pull this LinkedIn
I gotta
episode
pull
up
this up
and
in
show me at
court.
the border.
Replay the footage.
It is crazy. So Margaret, what's happening in your world? I want to hear what you've been up to and
What have I been
how's
up to? You know me. I can't stop learning. So I'm actually joining Heather's training tomorrow. I have 2 daughters. One has designed a goal kind of setting program that she now is, helping coaches can qualify using this. And it's for me, it's a very neat way of saying, because she maintains that smart goals don't work. It's a nice idea, but she's got a process that is actually very good. And my elder daughter is presenting the training tomorrow, and I am being trained because, I don't know enough.
So which
You know
one is your
lots.
favorite one again?
Sorry?
Which one is your favorite one again of those two?
Oh, well, no, I don't have a favorite. Definitely don't. My two girls are just stars. They're absolute. And Steve, you know the one very
Yeah.
well. Madam, as I call her, and she competes with you, and she owns 42 hats.
She has 42 hats?
42 hats.
She's a hat lady.
Wow.
For sure.
Very much a hat lady. She would love
that's
that
a lot of
hat of
hats.
yours because she doesn't have one like that.
That is a lot of hats. You have to see Steve Wright has a very sporty hat that he got in Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
I do.
Yes,
You know
and
what?
sometimes he changes out the feathers depending on what kind of mood he's in, like what his goal is. He's got different feathers. If he's on the streets of London, he does the purple feather. If he's performing music, he does the white feather.
Color.
Well, he very rarely wears the red feather, but I won't go into detail on that one.
I'm gonna go get the hat. I'm gonna go get the hat. Talk amongst yourselves. 1 second.
Please do.
He has to defend himself now.
I was going to say, and anybody who knows me well knows is purple is my color. I just adore purple. So just about anything that is of any meaning is purple.
Yeah, I was thinking of, I saw a gentleman wearing purple pants, and I was like, I have black pants and gray pants, and I have blue jeans I don't really wear. And I was like, the purple pants are a little different. But I said, those are one of those things I got to try on in person first. I'm not going to order.
I'm wearing purple pants today. Look.
I believe it. Yeah, I think it would go nice with some of the suits I have. Oh, there he is. There we go.
There's no feather in. There's no feather in my hat. I don't know what he's talking about.
Because you're not. No feather means he's just at home. He doesn't put. He doesn't wear the feathers around the house casually.
No, I just want to dispel any sort of imaginings people thinking I've got some sort of bow, some sort of massive feather cap or something. So it's a very stylish hat I got in.
Here, Steve. Oh,
where was I? Oh, there we go. I was in.
I think it doesn't look good straight on, but I think from the side.
From the side. Oh yes, it's got a very deep. It's got a deep.
Yeah,
a deep peak.
That is some hat. That.
I'll just have to record like this. Yeah, there you go. But now it looks like I'm looking away from you. I have to look the other way.
There you go.
No, but then we don't have the koala.
It's cool because now it can look like you don't know where I'm looking, who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I use this to let people know like I'm in a bad mood, or if you can see my eyes, it means like I respect you.
That's the Melania. That's the Melania hat, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's got the little koala, and it says "I love Australia" on it. So that's pretty neat. I've never been, so
is it permanently there?
Could have gone. I don't know. I haven't tried to take it off. So I figured I would keep it. It's a nice little touch. It's a little different, but I almost could have gone there. At the time, the U.S. was talking about helping Australia build nuclear submarines and enhance their nuclear program. So long term, there may have been opportunities for nuclear operators from the U.S. to be stationed over there, but that was brand new when I was in, and so it was like, is this going to happen or not? Who knows? And I haven't kept up with it, but it would have been cool to stop by to just go down under for a little bit, so to speak.
There you go. land
and
down
I think
under.
I could probably fight a kangaroo because I know for a fact the kangaroos have not used a weighted hula hoop. But
they have not. Sorry, they've not.
They have not used a weighted hula hoop, so they're not as trained as I am.
Oh.
It's rather a nice image in my head of a kangaroo doing the hula hoop.
It will probably get stuck on them
to keep it going.
There's only one thing a kangaroo could outperform Steve Wright and I in. Although Stephen Wright and I are probably the only two humans who could compete against a kangaroo in this because of our experience, which is Coach Wright and I are both jump rope enthusiasts and jump rope masters. In fact, you can track Steve Wright's progress on his Instagram, SA Wright Coaching, and you can
I say
see,
like 2000.
2000. Sorry, he's
Yeah.
got two Instagrams. Sorry,
I was
First
going to
November.
say,
I follow both of them.
you're assuming I know how to get onto Instagram.
Right.
Don't
We call
make
it-
those assumptions with me and tech.
we call it skipping in English, but in England, but
Oh,
jump.
What,
really?
instead
Yeah,
of jump
jump rope.
roping?
Hmm.
But skipping is when you're playing. You had well, that's hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
But that involves skipping, I guess. Well, you can also
Yeah.
skip a stone,
Yeah. Skipping, I guess. Skipping in the US. Skipping in the US is more like
And Steve,
moving along
Coach Wright has
a
the
certain
weighted
way.
ones, so he's got 10 pounds per side, and then
A handle.
the rope has sand beads in it that weigh it down as well. So his shoulders, I mean, if you've ever seen this man from behind, his shoulders, it makes the face of a demon in his back.
Oh, stop.
Just-
Margaret, well, Carla and who was it? Who was on with me like
Ms. Hooker?
Miss Hooker and who was the other lady that said hi to you. We missed you a couple of weeks back. So Mr. Whiskey. So you were
I'm not sure. I usually
were-
take a peek at who was here when I wasn't here, and it's like, ironically enough, there's always new people when I'm not there, and then when I'm here, it's usually the same people, except for today. But
yeah.
it is 2026 now, so
There you
Let's start a
go.
new fashion.
right. Well,
There
I
you
missed
go.
a lot of the last water coolers because I didn't even know how the holiday schedule was because I knew Steve was in Jamaica. I was on a
Mm.
cruise in Mexico at that time. I went on 2 cruises recently because there's a cruise for just podcasters and new media creation people, and so went on that work cruise, and
Nice.
it was awesome. Yeah, I have this magical ability where middle-aged women jump into my arms. Like I don't know if you saw the photos, Steve. I had to send them to you. I was holding one woman for a photo shoot, and then when she got down, another woman jumped up into my arms for the photo shoot, and it's like just had this train of middle-aged women jumping into my arms to take a photo and be like, "This is what winning looks like," and come
Oh,
cruise with
bless them.
us. This is why I had to do the weighted hula hoop because you never know when a middle-aged. Oh,
This is
are you
this is a
uploading
this is a
pictures?
picture. It's a picture of us,
Oh,
my
lovely.
my daughter and my mum.
Was this taken now?
This is at our house in Jamaica, in our home.
On this trip now that you've just
Yes,
done?
on it. Yeah.
Great.
So it was it was really special.
And you said her
Uh,
part of the island was not very affected by the storm. Is that correct? Like, did you see any of that?
I saw quite a bit of it driving from Montego Bay to her place, the North Coast. Yeah, lots of roofs are gone. Lots of structures have been impacted. Lots of downed power lines. And while they're busy trying to get power reestablished, a lot of the debris is still in the way. The people who are putting up the new poles or the new wires are not necessarily they don't have the means to take away the old. So you literally have downed power lines. Then I guess they're disconnected, but the stuff is still there. And but I didn't take. It's funny. It's one of those things that I saw it, but I didn't capture it. It wasn't something that I would just go and take pictures of. You saw pieces of zinc, literally roofing material stuck in trees,
Oh,
which is like bizarre. It's just, it's like, what's this sheet of zinc doing,
Well, Hurricane Sandy, just for those who aren't familiar, there was a Hurricane Sandy destroyed New Jersey when I was living there. Like, I mean, it took over a year to rebuild some of the stuff, and there were literal boats just in the middle of like cities and streets that had been moved, like boats, trees, people's houses that had just been uprooted from the beach areas, floated downstream to someone else's backyard. And I tell you, that's the strangest thing I've ever seen is just seeing a boat in the middle of the road, like someone's boat just washed up from,
Yeah.
especially living on that ocean side.
Mm. Yeah, it's but people are the I mean it was great to be there for Christmas. Christmas in Jamaica tends to be it's a night it's a nice time of the year because a lot of people come back to come back to the
Come
island.
back to
Um,
Jamaica. Say it, Steve.
they come
Come
back to
back.
Jamaica. A lot of the diaspora, the Jamaica diaspora. I mean, it's 3 million. I think it's about 3 million inhabitants on the island. So
Currently.
yeah, I think that's the sort of the number. But there's, I mean, the Jamaica diaspora is so much more larger, much larger than that. So it's nice to have people come back, and I think maybe because of the hurricane, that's certainly a factor of why we traveled, why we had planned before it hit, but even more so, it was important to be there, to sort of reconnect and see family. So I think a lot of people had that sentiment. Either they were bringing bringing goods to help out, or they were serving in some way. So Christmas took on it wasn't as celebratory because there's places that you plan to have a venue, and then you get into that guilt, that survivor guilt, whereby you don't want to be partying it up while people are homeless.
Mm.
But there's a sense of trying to get back to some sort of normalcy after an event like that, whereby it is good to sort of try and be as, put the decorations back up. Once you've got power, put the Christmas lights up, sort of thing.
I'll have to get you a cowboy hat for next Christmas, Steve. That'll be your Christmas gift next year. I'll have to get you a cowboy
I don't
hat.
know if I could wear this. I don't wear this one that often either. I'm a beanie kind of guy. So
I do have, Steve,
cap.
I don't, one time in my life, a woman pressured me to wear a beanie, and there's one photo of it, and I will show it. It's like a hidden archive photo of me, and I never ever show it, but I can show you.
Yeah. Do you wear hats, Margaret?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'll
So I know
go
you-
fetch my hat.
so,
Let's focus.
uh,
I had the brightness turned down. Oh,
yeah,
oh,
you have to tilt it. You have to tilt it. Your head.
It's all.
There we go. There we go.
I never
That's
wear beanies.
That's a woolly hat right there. There you
Yeah.
go. Oh, there you go. You got that. You got that.
Head hugging hat.
Yeah. Well, my
I'll
friend
get
also
fetch my
bought.
hat.
I felt bad because I never wear beanies, and a friend of mine, while he was on deployment, bought me like a very like $100 or $200 beanie that was like handmade
Wow.
in Italy, and I was like, I don't wear beanies. It's like I wore it,
Uh-oh.
when he was there. It's like, oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a big beanie fan. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think I look good in them. I don't like the way they feel.
Yeah.
I don't really wear hats. I'm not.
That's the hat right there.
What?
Bam, bam. Let's put
Yeah,
put that front and center. Put that front
Well,
and
you put
center
me
right
front and
there, man.
center.
That is.
Don't
Steph,
you like my
we gotta-
feather?
I,
It's always I have at least one feather in my cap.
one feather in your cap. That's at least one feather. That's a
Right.
dapper.
I need everyone to
dapper.
smile and pose. I'm gonna take a screenshot.
All right, there you go.
There we go, Steve.
got it?
We look like
very
some
nice.
managers who lead right here.
We are the managers. We are the managers who lead.
It's not the first time. It's the first time of this periodization, this 12-week year. But in the past, there was a time, many, probably a year and a half ago, where we had like 8 people with hats on the restream. I still have the screenshot in my computer. Captain Adam, you, me, Yayoi Kamiyama. There's another gentleman. It was like 8 of us all had hats back in the day.
The audio is sounding really strange. I'm not sure it's playing back on but for me it's sounding really strange. But we'll keep talking and see if it fixes on the
Oh, I can
replay.
keep talking, Steve. I got you. Don't worry about
You
don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that, Steve. I haven't seen you in months. I got to think of what else has happened.
but
Well,
you've got to listen to other people though, Mr. Whiskey.
yeah. Well, you said keep talking, so that's all I heard. I was listening
No,
to that part. You said keep talking. I listened. I heard. I'm got to take action. You got to take action on what you listen to.
Action is important. You know, we have to use this body of ours.
Not just
Yes.
action, but you want to perform with agility when you act.
he's
So long as you don't expect me to do a handstand, it's fine.
he's channeling Margaret. He's channeling Carl Adamson. That's what he's doing. He's like,
Yes, and I delivered it with agility. In fact, speaking of performance, Steve, I would like to do a marathon with you this year. I think I'd like to do my first marathon. You famously have done marathons before. You weren't first place, but you did it.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can certainly
In a couple of 12-week years.
I can be a coach. I can be a coach and a cheerleader. I can be a coach and a cheerleader for
I was going
someone
to say,
doing a
I'll be the
marathon.
cheerleader. You can be the coach.
That would be my preference. Yeah, that would be my personal preference.
Well, cheerleader.
But if Steve
cheerleader
Wright
in
and I
terms
are getting married, I suppose he should wear a skirt anyway. So,
Oh my goodness. Let me finish my point. Cheerleading in terms of being a supporter for you, not necessarily running up
motivational speaker
in a
is
skirt and a
demanding
pom-poms.
Yeah,
But
he wants to be a motivational speaker. You know, Steve Wright's going to see me at mile 3. I'm already cramping up. He hands me a sweet tea. He's like, "You got to stay hard. You got to stay hard. You got to keep your head in the game."
mile
And
three
I'm
on a
just going to
marathon.
say, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" And he says, "We're never there yet. We're never going to be there yet. Lifelong learners." And I would be like, "You're right, coach. Put me back in." And the sweet tea isn't sweet enough. This is some kind of British tea. I need
There you go.
Southern American, sweet tea.
I'm drinking Jamaica. I'm drinking some Jamaica ginger tea right now, which is really.
Steve, did you see
really
my bingo
potent.
card for 2026? Did you see that? Yeah.
Vince,
So running a 5K was one of them, and I almost put marathon, but I think I want to get back into what was more important was doing, or for my first time doing obstacle course runs, where it's a 5K with different strength challenges along the way, and then maybe do a marathon next year. But I'm excited to get back into 5Ks. I used to run a couple a year. I had a medal and trophy wall, but it's been a while. It's kind of got dust on it, so I'd like to
That's
get
good.
back to it. And all the 5Ks I do, of course, are they're all for charity. So it's always the money's going to a good cause, either amputated veterans, people with cancer, different organizations. So I think that's the best part too. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's having a good time, except there's always that one person who takes it too seriously. I know my dad ran a charity 5K, and of course, some guy like pushed him and an old couple, like physically pushed him out of the way. He's like, "Get out of the way." And my dad was like pissed. So my dad actually, like, because he was pretty injured and out of shape, my dad actually followed behind him the whole time and then just sprinted past him at the end out of nowhere just to kind of stick it to him. I said, "Dad, you're the only guy I know who could get into a fight at a charity." He's like, "It wasn't me. I was being charitable. This guy pushed people out of the way. He yelled at old people." He took it too hard, but
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, 5K. It's interesting. 5K obstacles to a marathon. I think there's a couple of things in between there. My last run was in the States. It was in California, San Diego. It was in San Diego, and it was the Aloha run. And Will's here. Beautiful.
Will Terrell, Will Wise.
What's going on?
Good. Will, Margaret, meet Will.
Hi,
Will, do
Will.
you happen to have a hat?
Where are you, Will? And do you have a hat?
And do I have a hat?
Look at that Mise en Plus. He has one right near there.
Oh,
That
well, there
Mise
you
en
go.
place
I
right
have to
there.
put mine
Check
on
you
too.
out, Mise en Plus.
All right, now hold
That's
on,
another
everyone. I
screenshot.
gotta take
Another
another
screenshot.
screenshot now. Everyone
Yeah,
smile.
keep it on, Margaret. Keep it on.
We gotta get a
Keep
new
it on.
photo
Another
now.
screenshot. We got four. We got four in the house
All right,
here. Here we
everyone
go.
take your
And
position.
yeah. All right. Okay. Send me
All
that
right,
one
there
too.
we go. Will
My
looks
What's going on, my
amazing in
brothers?
this photo.
It is great to see you, Will. I tell you, this is good. Happy New Year to you, bud.
Same to you. Same to you.
And
Happy New Year.
where are you, Will?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
What's this with all these people from America? I mean, you know, what's wrong with us here?
It's me and you. It's me and you, Margaret, against America.
Margaret, I hate to break it
Why
to
we
you.
gotta be
Steve
against each
Wright,
other?
Steve Wright spent half
I
his
got
life
nothing
in
but
the
love for
U.S.
everyone.
Steve Wright belongs to us.
Oh,
You know,
really?
he's
I
UK by
claim no
birth,
one.
American by heart. But he's gonna ditch the UK and the US just to go to Jamaica. So don't even try to fight for him.
Listen, I am an earthling. How about that one?
Amen.
You're an
Amen.
earthling. That's
Yes.
a good thing to be.
Yes.
Yes.
That sounds
I
like
wish
something
we.
an alien would call us.
Yes.
Move, Earthlings. That's what it sounds like.
I wish we did take on that broader perspective.
Listen, it's brother, I have some amazing friends from all over the world, right? And then I love everyone that like, if you're my friend, like, I got nothing but love for you, Whiskey. Now, Margaret, I know you're a beautiful person because you're hanging out with the right people. So
I like that assumption.
Will.
For Whiskey, Whiskey might be a little, no, that's my man though. But it's these times right now. It's you just gotta like
a lot of division out there right now.
Yeah, no, right now it's we just need to unite all of us as humans,
100%.
right? It's like all of us just all this division between like we all breathe the same air, bleed the same way. We all want the same thing for our families. We all want the same thing to be happy, healthy. So all this division between because you're a Christian or Muslim, to me, the way you treat me is how I treat you. And if you're a beautiful person to me, I show you nothing but the most love. And that's the only way. That's how I was raised. My mom raised me to be someone who judge people by how they treat you.
And now we got
not by what.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, it's strange, like you just said, in terms of people wanting the same thing. Hey, Mr. Vidi, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm super fantastic. How are you, brothers?
I'm doing
Good,
great, doing great. And talking about, there's another Earthling from Africa.
Which part of Africa?
Oh, I'm in Kenya.
Ah, okay. Not
Yes,
been
yes.
there.
Can you turn your camera landscape just so we feel the screen? Is that possible?
Oh, I'm actually using my phone. Let me just log in with my computer.
No, it's okay. You can just rotate. Can you? Does your screen rotate?
Yeah, it won't.
I think you have to take screen lock off.
If you take the screen lock off, it might rotate.
Margaret, I know we're speaking like a totally different language right now with screen locks and all that stuff, but
Fine. I just switch off. Don't worry.
So Whiskey, I was in Podfest. I was at Podfest this past week.
Were you at Oh Shucks karaoke night?
No, I didn't get to go. Were you?
Oh
there?
yeah, I sang I was the only guy in a suit
I didn't
and a
see
hat
you.
in the bar.
Wait, how long were you there for?
Well, I wasn't at Podfest. I boycotted them for the second year in a row. But all my friends who were at Podfest demanded I come down and hang out in the area.
So I would have known. I would have went. I didn't know you like. But it was. Oh man, I was hoping to see you though.
Yeah, I was in the area. I spent most of my time with. I have a 70-year-old lady friend who is a coworker, and we went and got lunch together and recreated some photo shoots of me holding her in my arms, and then I almost dropped her on the pavement by accident. But it was a good time. And then they were like, "Oh, there's a karaoke party tonight by Mopod," and I know those two gentlemen from previous podcast movement. So I went there. And it was a great time. I had people left and right coming up, Mr. Whiskey, I haven't seen you in 2 years or 3 years. and I had no idea who they were. So it's a curse to be the man in the hat because everyone knows you, but you don't know everyone. But it was great because we chatted and I met people I haven't seen in 2 or 3 years. A lot of people who I have only met at Podfest or other events, and the whole night went very well. I sang karaoke. It was free drinks all night, and I got to catch up.
Yes.
Only one person started a fight with me outside of a bathroom door, and I kept my cool. It took a lot, but this old man got kind of cranky waiting for the bathroom. Basically, what happened is the women in front of me, there was a few women in front of me, they all went into the same bathroom together, saying that the other bathroom was full. And I said, okay, I guess, sure, I'll go together, I guess. I'll just wait here. And then they all came out, and I went into that one. Well, I heard through the door that apparently the other bathroom was open, and everyone blamed me. And I got out, and I apologized, even though I didn't have to. I said, hey, sorry about that. Everyone in front of me said the other one was full. So when they came out of the other one, I went in. And this old guy said, yeah, you don't need to say anything. The hat says everything. And I was like, oh, excuse me. And let's just say I was a couple whiskeys deep because people like to give Mr. Whiskey free whiskey. And I was like, whew, I went from 0 to 100 mentally. And I had to walk away, and
man.
I had to go vent to some friends who were like, do you one of my buddies, he was in prison for 20 years. He says, I'll go back. You want me to take care of it? I said, no. I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad, but I gotta let it. But there was no need for that comment at all. Like, first of all, it wasn't my fault. Second of all, I apologize even though I didn't have to. Like, man,
Some people just
it's okay. A podcast guest called me a Confederate the other day for having a cowboy hat, so I'm used to it.
I was gonna say that it's like you called it a curse. You called it a curse to be
look, the funny
recognized.
thing is, my man
hat.
is from the East Coast. Okay, he lives.
I'm New Jersey born and raised, and so I find it funny when people call me a
I find it
Confederate.
funny because I know he's yes, he sounds like he's from the South.
I'm a Yankee in my blood.
But my brother, yeah, he's a fellow Yankee. He's a fellow Yankee.
So it's so ironic. And I guess some people were like loving that I had a full suit on in the bar, and then some people made some comments about it, and I was like, I wasn't expecting to be here. I was dressed up for professional photo shoots with podcasters, and then they said we're going to a karaoke bar, so I happened to be wearing a suit. But it was an Irish bar, and it was a green suit. So honestly, I think it was great. And all I know is none of these people could out hula hoop me. So I really don't take the opinion of anyone who can't beat me in hula hooping.
Except me.
I'll
take
you
you on.
You outperform me in jump rope, Steve. But if I took the hat off when we were jump roping against each other, it would be a different story. Now you see me jump rope in the hat. It's difficult. It's difficult to jump rope in the hat. I'd have to glue it in my head.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed that because it's a lot of clearance to get the rope over your
running
head.
with that hat on. I have ran with the hat on while carrying logs, pretending to be David Goggins, and it's hard because it bounces. It goes off and on your head. Like, to keep it on your head while you're running, it's not an easy task. And recording yourself and carrying a log that's double your weight.
That's vanity. That's just pure vanity. That's just. But
so you're claiming to be
branding.
The best hula hooper here, right?
Let me give you the backstory, Mr. Will Wise. What happened is I was training for a mock combat deployment with Special Forces Green Beret veterans, and I went on that mission with them. And, it was a great time. We raised money for a Special Forces member killed in action. And during my training, I came across a weighted hula hoop. And I said, why not? It was a couple bucks at like some, I guess, kind of like a Goodwill kind of store. And I said, well, I'll try it out. And it was interesting enough. And we were joking about it on the race stream. And I said, you never know when you're going to end up in a hula hoop competition. Fast forward a few weeks ago on a cruise ship, I won a hula hoop competition by chance. I also won a cowboy competition, and I was in the sexiest man competition. I did not win that. A middle-aged 400-pound man with 10 daughters won that. That was quite the story. But
10
I
daughters.
did win the hula hoop competition. Wow. And so it was so funny because me, Paul, and Steve were like, this weighted hula hoop is just, it looked ridiculous. It doesn't look, it looks silly, but then I won. So I said, you never know when you'll have to hula hoop. Just like I'm always prepared to limbo. Like you never know when it's gonna happen. And same with, all this other random stuff. The sexiest man competition was interesting. Dare I pull up the picture from that?
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
just say there was a judge in the middle, and I took my cowboy hat off and I put it on her, right? And I did a little dance, and then I went to all the judges, and then I danced on her a second time, and she voted for someone else. And her husband came up and said, "I'm so sorry. That was wrong of her to not vote for you. You gave her your cowboy hat and danced on her twice." And her apology was just, "Mr. Whiskey, I will say you do make very good deep eye contact." And I said, "Well, you didn't vote for me, so I don't. What does it matter?" You know. But I said to myself before the sexiest man competition, I told everyone, I said, listen, it is going to be whoever is most ironically here who wins. And that was the top 5 were, dare I say, most of them were not what would be traditionally considered the sexiest man. And it was more so the less sexy you were, the more confident you were for competing, therefore you were sexier. But in the hot tub
It wasn't.
privately,
It wasn't. So it wasn't basically
On hotness.
sexually
yeah,
looking.
yeah,
You
it
had
was
to
not
ooze. You had to ooze that
right.
sexiness,
And I
and
was
you
a
wasn't
little
oozing it,
embarrassed
and
because
you were not oozing it.
I'm not a very
That's
sensual
hard to
person
believe.
in that
That's kind of
sense.
hard to believe, knowing you, like you wasn't oozing that.
Oozing
You know
out of
what?
his hat.
I was voted sexiest man in the hot tub based off of the work I do. They said
Oh, stop.
if sexiness was no, they said you were for this is gonna sound terrible, but because of my work in suicide prevention, addiction recovery, they said that's what makes you truly sexy. So I got voted in the hot tub as sexiest man for my work. But as far as looks, they said, well, yeah, you're actually sexy, but seeing they had like a 60-year-old biker guy pulled down his pants into a Speedo and was twerking. Like I can't compete with that.
You shouldn't compete with
I
that.
was going to say, why bother?
Well, yeah, I mean, the only reason I did it
Don't
is just
compete
because
with
we were
that.
on a cruise, and I said, you know what? It's just something for fun. I'm not gonna try to crush my self-esteem, and it's just something fun. And all the competitions on the cruise, I always volunteered because it further developed my confidence as a speaker and comedian, just performing on stage, and everyone was there to have a good time, like I sang multiple songs. I won a singing competition and I sang terribly, but it was about the confidence in knowing lyrics. The only song that I messed up the lyrics on at the end was Devil Went Down to Georgia. So as someone who lives in Georgia, that was embarrassing. But listen, you go on stage and a lady puts a microphone in your face. She's like, sing a country song right now. It's like my mind was, to perform under that pressure. And then she goes, sing a kid's song. And I said, if you're happy and you know
It
it,
had to
clap
be
your
a
hands.
kids country song, or was it?
No.
First you had to sing a
Separate
country song.
category.
At least she
Where I
didn't ask you to sing
dominated.
an opera.
Believe it or
Yes.
not, where I dominated was she said, sing a heartbreak song. And I pulled out my Taylor Swift, because I grew up with my mom and sisters, and I sang Love Story by Taylor Swift, and I was calling out for Romeo, and I was Juliet, and people loved it. I loved it.
Oh.
On that
Okay.
beautiful note, please excuse me. I'm going
Yes.
to have to leave you all, gentlemen. Lovely to
Th-
meet you all. Sorry I
it-
didn't get to know more about you, David, but maybe next time.
Yes, for
Awesome,
sure. It's great to
The
see you, David.
sexiness was too
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Margaret. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, nice meeting you,
Have
Margaret.
fun. Have fun.
Oh, what you do? What was that's you? Oh, that's you dancing with the lady on a. Oh my goodness!
And you didn't win. I guess
Let's put it up again. Put it up again. Let's have a look. Let's
Oh
put
yeah,
you
let me pull it back up. What I'll say now, I gotta find it, Steve. All I will say is I was the second person to go, and each person one up the next person, and so like the let's see.
There you go.
Yeah,
That is
there we
crazy.
go. Now the
All right,
only thing I need
thanks,
to work
Margaret.
on, one of my goals for 2026 is perfecting the worm. That is what really drove people crazy.
You're gonna do the worm?
I've done the worm. In fact, Steve Wright has seen me do the worm.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
It
It's
did not
not-
go well. But no, tango salsa, that's one of my things this year. And then what I should have optimized because of my body physique, based off my body weight and the training I do, is the pole dancing. I didn't really utilize that, but considering that my hang time in the air, because I do a lot of pull-up training, a lot of obstacle course training, and my weight is light, I could have really been up there on the pole. And you know, I could even hang upside down with my legs. I do that kind of stuff. Well, for training, for physical training, not, you know, as a side gig. And so I really messed up optimizing that opportunity. But next Sexiest Man competition, with the knowledge I have now, I feel like I am guaranteed a success, or at least top 5. You know,
There you go.
then you had to, if you made it to the top 5, you then had to do a Tarzan impression. And the guy who won, I mean, he was 400 pounds. His impression was he went to swing on a vine and it broke and he fell. I mean, during his sexy dance, his knee gave out and he just like pretended to fall to the ground. And he kind of looked like Jack Black. So I mean, he had 10 daughters. I mean, that man knows what he's doing. 10 daughters? That's, I mean, geez, that's like
save us, Will.
Yeah,
Save us, Will. How are you
yeah,
doing, bro?
Well, honestly, you can't top that story. Like, but you can't feel
Have
sorry
you
for
ever been
him.
a
You got to
sexiest
feel
man?
sorry for
Have
his
you ever
wife,
cheated?
right? Because she's the one who had the 10 daughters, right? So, I really
But
can't
he
feel
had the
sorry for him.
charisma to make them happen, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, he's
yes,
sexy if he,
absolutely. But
right? I
you
mean, it
got to
takes
give
2 to
her
tango.
credit because she had the 10. If anyone deserves any kind of recognition, it's the wife for giving birth to the 10 daughters. Like,
Well, he had to carry all 10 of those daughters for his whole life from when he first started, right? I mean, he carried them for a long time before he transferred them to her for a fraction of the amount of time.
Okay. On that very tenuous
Steve?
note there.
Congratulations for all the time you carried your 2 daughters. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very proud of them too. How are you doing, Will?
I'm doing well, man.
Good.
I got a show later on this afternoon.
Yeah.
We still meeting up for the
Who?
New York? Are you still hosting that New York, New England event?
I'm working on putting a retreat together for the East Coast. Yeah, I'm trying to get a retreat going. I'm just looking at some places, just making sure that logistics works for everybody because I don't want it to be expensive, but I want it to be worthwhile as well. I want to make sure that the people I have coming, which I know the people that I reach out to, and they're all already like, yeah, I'm down. So
yeah,
I'm blessed to have some amazing friends who are willing to come and step up and host and MC and I already know I know you're down to come down.
Yeah.
So
But if you want to host a comedy event at it, and you and I could, headline together.
I do want to have an open mic night, and that way it gives people an opportunity. Because even I want to do a little quick stand up. So it's
That's
just
what's up.
Oh,
man, this is
that.
Steve. Will this qualify for your work visa to get you to the U.S.? This is a work event, right?
A work event.
We need to get you that work visa, Steve. We need you there.
Oh man, I would love to. I would.
There's a certain guest, if they're attending, I would definitely be there.
Steve
knows who it is. That's crazy. Steve knows who it is,
and I think Will knows who that is as well because we have that guest in common.
Oh,
but we don't say it. We won't call the person out right now because alive is for life. All right.
yes.
No, but old restreams are gone. The ones from after Facebook changed it to like after 90 days. The ones streamed into Facebook got deleted because I went back to find the ancient.
That's why I stream to Facebook, but that's why I make sure I have my recordings and I also streamed to YouTube, and all my videos are on YouTube, and I have my play. But I have
Drop
my
the handle.
recording. At Stuck in My Mind podcast,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
YouTube. Yeah.
Shout out.
No, that's
So-
cool. That's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
subscribed to that. It's great content. Great show. You guys should check it out.
Yes,
Another great
indeed.
show is the One to One Thing podcast with Coach Wright. I mean, amazing
I-
guests, amazing conversations.
tell
You
ya.
can find he actually leads the managers who lead, making him the greatest leader of all time because he leads people who lead.
God, stop.
And
You're gonna give me a
you can
peace
check out
prize
that
now. Don't
Facebook
say you're gonna
group,
give me a
Managers
peace
Who Lead
prize.
Facebook group.
That's what we're doing now. Giving out, we're just handing out prizes now. Huh?
We
It's
should
not
make
going there
a
either.
Will. I mean, you could have a sexiest podcaster competition. You know, at your, at your event.
I do a show, right, with my brother Cole Johnson, and it's called Mentality. And it was just one day, I don't know who it was, and on there I actually get to my alter ego comes out, and so I get to be I drop a little F-bombs quite frequently. And so we had a segment, and I just said, yo, you know what? This person is the effing moron of the year.
Mm.
And it became a running joke where because he knew like my triggers. So he knows what segments to play to get me to react in a certain way. There's just certain people that just George Santos, for example, is a trigger for me. He's a representative for the state of he's a disgrace representative from the state of New York, and he was a trigger for me because yeah, voted this man into office knowing that he was crooked in the first place, and then when he gets found out and gets expelled for being crooked, you guys, like, I have no sympathy for stupidity, right? Like it wasn't like this guy was clean. He had a history.
Mm.
And I voted him into office, and it kind of it was a trigger for me because the people of that district was like, oh, we can't, like, I just couldn't acknowledge stupid. And then you have Jason Whitlock, who's
don't trigger yourself on my show. Don't come
Trigger.
yeah. This man is just not a nice person. Like, and then he invokes God into a lot of stuff. But the stuff you say don't show you're a man of God, right? Like the way you like, if you're a man of, like, me personally, do I go to church no, but I've last year I committed myself to improving my relationship with God, right? And I don't say that I claim to be a man. Well, yes, I am a man of God. I do believe in God, but I know I'm human. I judge people sometimes. This just happens. I'm a human being. Let's not get it twisted. I make mistakes. But I try to be the best person that I can be. There's just some people that are just nasty. They're just not nice people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't trigger. Well, come
He's
back
like
to
this
people
close
that
to
are
an
nice.
F-bomb. He's like, you know, no, I get that.
No, I won't. I know where I'm at. I know what show I'm on, and so I won't. But it's just.
I feel like to get back to the point. Are you saying there's a effing moron trophy that you made?
Yes, I have. I'm just because, and now I guess my boy, he's been busy, and now he's getting back into. He sent me a thumbnail with me and him in suits, right? With effing moron of the year. And so and I had quite a few nominations. There was quite a few nominations, and
okay,
so it's fun.
Cool. He's back with his backdrop there, David.
But it's backwards.
David, say
back to the restream.
David, you're back. Like I can't read backwards.
It's
Mars.
I can
Yeah,
check. I
it's
can
the
mirror.
mirror. Yeah, I guess
I'll
it's the
take.
mirror.
I can. There
There
you
we
go. I
go.
did it.
Yeah.
That was me. No, I changed. I mirrored this camera. It's not usual for me to have a hard stop, but I do have a hard stop, and I'm
Oh,
over
Okay, because I
already.
had a podcast
all right.
in 10 minutes. So
And so, but I'm gonna give the last word to David since Mr. Whiskey kind of stole
Hijack
the
the show.
show, stole the show
I
with
was
his
listening
hula
to
hoop
Will
and
this whole
Mr.
time. What are you
Sexy
talking about?
and
Well, Steve, right? Just know that I would have voted for you even if we were in the same competition.
you would have got my vote too, because that hula
Oh,
hooping
okay.
was off the chain right
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Had you danced in front of me like that, Mr. Whiskey, I would have voted for you.
You missed.
Have you because you can see you was in there. You was in front of her. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Had
know
that been
what?
me,
Next
I would have
time-
voted for you. You would have got my vote.
Hats
Thank
off,
you.
hats off to you, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, I
David,
there's
David,
a lot
say
of
something. Say something, bro.
Yeah.
How's Kenya?
Kenya is super fantastic. Happy New Year to you all. You know,
Happy
Yes.
New
I
Year's.
think- yeah, so we are fantastic. We're doing great. I'm doing great with my team. Just getting on. I think the last time I was here, I was talking to you, Steve, was saying I was going to launch something. I did
Mhm.
launch and I'm doing fantastic. We're touching lives here in Africa and globally, and I'm glad to be doing what I'm doing now.
Oh, fantastic! Let's DM. You're connected with all the people on this call. You're connected with
Yes,
my
yes.
buddies here. Yeah, let's deepen the connections. That's why I do this. I mean, I rock up here every week, and I don't know who's going to show, and I don't know. I mean, I show as best I can. Obviously, Christmas was a bit of a deviation. but-
Holidays is different, man. You gotta give yourself a great. You gotta give yourself some grace for that, man. Like even with
and
me,
you still
like I know.
podcasted, you still worked. So I mean,
Yeah, but it's you're still doing he wasn't doing as it's when because I find myself during the holiday season not really doing like spending more time with family. Not sometimes you just need a break to recharge.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And so
but Will
my
does need
goal
to be
is
on my
to
show this year. Will, you have not been on my show, believe it or not. So we gotta get that connection going.
fix that
It's
up.
not like we're not connected. We're friends on Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
So send me a link. Send me your calendar. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. I'll wait. Just send it. I got it.
So my take on is I'll close out my own show here. The big thing here is that on this screen are people represented from all over the world, and that's a beautiful thing. But we've got a little podcaster section here, and shout out to Will, who's been my mentor and my guide through my journey. I knew Will before I started a podcast, and I'm grateful for that connection. I met Mr. Whiskey through interviewing, and we've formed a bond here, and Mr. Vidi
Now
is
we're
just
getting married.
is in my network circle. And the thing is, we've got to get beyond the likes and the sort of the surface level connection, and rocking up if you've got time to listen or check in. It's a long show. It's an hour plus. We're riffing. There's no agenda, which is kind of, I know that can grate people because they go, well, why should I spend my time doing stuff that doesn't have an agenda, doesn't serve me? But I've been doing this for a while, and I almost care less about the agenda and care more about the opportunity just to show up. And it's a water cooler. It's literally, we walk up and share things. And if people are effing morons, then so be so be it. No one on this call is. I'm just saying that if we want to talk about people who are less than savory, then we can do it here.
There. But I agree,
so
Steve, there is no cooler water cooler than Steve's water cooler.
Oh, that's a nice soundbite. I might pull it off the video.
I got your t-shirts, don't worry. That's gonna be the name of our water cooler book. No Cooler Water Cooler by Steve Wright.
There you go. Oh, someone needs Will.
Yep,
So
there you
on that note, go ahead, David. Are you going to say something? Oh, he's turned his screen around again.
No. Mhm.
Okay. I thought yeah. I'll mirror you here. So it may look strange for you, but on the screen it's the right way around. Just to let you know. I
Oh,
can mirror the sections here. Will, Whiskey, Vidi, love you guys. Thank you, Margaret, for joining. Always a pleasure to hear from you, and good luck with the live event, with the training event with your daughters, Heather and Janet. And we will see you all in the next one. Will's
I'll see
already
you in
trying.
May, Steve.
Oh, put it out there. Put it out there. We'll see.
You're
All right.
right.
Take care, guys. All the best.
Later.
All right.